What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and thank you for joining us for another unboxing. Today we'll be looking at the Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett, and this is the carbonized graphite version. This looks very shiny, very beautiful, and I can't wait to open this guy up. If you're looking for this guy, you know where you can go. You can go to www.dstartoys.com. You're allowed to source for awesome action figures. That's right, you can get this guy at Dstar Toys. We have plenty in stock for everyone out there looking to increase your Mandalorian type collection out there for your Star Wars collection. So we're going to open it up. We're going to look at paint, detail, articulation, and scale, and accessories. Let's get some light on here. It's going to get really bright for just a second, but that's why we're going to go to the top cam, and we're going to see what we're looking at. This guy is pretty cool. I love Boba Fett, even though in the original trilogy he hardly shows up, but he does look really, really cool. We're going to look at this carbonized version. The original version sold out really quick, so they released this one to look really cool, so you can have a different Boba Fett. And then look at this guy. Ooh. So his backpack didn't come with him. So first things first, now that we're up here in the front cam, just look how this light hits him. It's just incredibly bright and vibrant and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see right here. I just want to look at his like cape thingy right here. There we go. It was smushed up just a little bit in there, but there you have it. You can have it right here. Maybe need to let that go just a little bit to get rid of all the wrinkles and whatnot. But let's look at the paint. Wow, fantastic. Look at that graphite paint. The green graphite paint looks really, really solid. We also have some wear and tear here in the mask, as he is in the original trilogy. And don't forget, we have this wonderful armor. Green armor. The silver as the underclothes, or the undershirt and the pants and stuff and like that. The silver is just okay to me. Maybe it shouldn't be so shiny and in your face. In fact, I'm starting to think the silver looks a little bit more shiny than the green should be. I think the green should stand out a lot more. It looks a little bit too faded. But nonetheless, still looks really, really cool. And don't forget, we have gold knee pads right here, and even some wear and tear here, which adds to the effect of Boba Fett, the bounty hunter. By the way, spoiler alert, I'm just going to say that right now, for those who haven't seen Season 2 of The Mandalorian, I honestly never knew that this was a tracking system for a rocket launcher in his backpack. It never even crossed my mind until I saw Season 2, and that's pretty cool. Also, one more thing, he comes with some, which looks to be some rope here, so really nice. And let's get the backpack out. This isn't necessarily an accessory, right? It should have just came on him. So there you have it. That's also a graphite green right there. Looking really cool, as well as the missile that shoots out. So there you have it. Here's Boba Fett just standing with no weapons, no nothing. Just looking really cool, really shiny, really graphite-y, I should say. And his cape is kind of flowing in the wind. Let's see if we can get him to stand up straight. And there you have it. There he is, cape flowing in the wind. Looking really awesome. Let's move into articulation and scale. Let's see how he stands with other... Well, before we go into that, we got to see how tall he is. Sorry. I have a process here at Dstar01. And he is almost 6 inches right there, according to my measuring tape. Let's stand him next to other action figures from different series. Here we have a Mafex Batman right here. Mafex Batman. Or sorry, not Mafex. Sorry. Mezco Supreme Knight Batman. There's too many M's in the companies that name themselves with an M. Sorry. Mezco Batman. And then here is SH Figure Arts Sakura. Not sure why you'd want to put these two together, but there you go. That's how they stand next to each other. And we have a Marvel Legends Wolverine. Let's see. Let's see if we can move the camera back just a tad. So there you have it. Here is how he stands next to Wolverine. So let's do that again. Supreme Knight Batman. Oof, he towers over him. SH Figure Arts Sakura. And old school Bandai Vegeta. I'm here in my home studio, so I have all my old toys here. And last but not least, sure, why not? Let's just get it in there. We have the Amazon exclusive Logan from X-Men. So let's go into articulation. It looks like we're not dealing with any toe joint here, but we do have a ankle joint right there with really nice what do you call it? Ankle swivel right there, double jointed knee right here. Yeah, there it is. Really tight double jointed knee. We have a thigh swivel right there, ball joint here at the crotch. He does have an ab crunch, but because his armor is in the way, we cannot get a full-blown ab crunch, but it is there. And he does have a waist swivel. We have your standard, what do you call this? Shoulder joint right there. It's not a butterfly joint. Do we have a bicep swivel? And the answer to that question is no, we kind of don't. Do we? Am I just missing it? Do we? I think so. Hold on. Well, it looks like this one does, right here. And then this one doesn't, which is kind of weird. Yeah, that is kind of strange. Let's look at this real quick. This is something I noticed. So if you notice right here on his right elbow joint, that is a bicep swivel indeed. But this one does not quite have it. It looks like we just have a standard peg joint going into the bicep, where this one has a full-blown movable rotating joint right there. Strange why they didn't just put that on both of them. I'm wondering if the original Boba Fett has this as well. But anyway, let's move on. We have a joint here at the elbow, and don't forget we have a peg joint right here at the wrist and one ball joint here at the neck, looking to be well above, maybe just about 20 points of articulation as far as I can tell. Let's see if we can pose him really well. So here he is flying, and then he's going to land. And let's see how he lands. Let's see, he lands. Ooh, lots of stuff. Looks like the pockets are getting in the way. Yeah, definitely the pockets are getting in the way from him bending his knees. So no superhero pose is going to happen with this guy. But you can do all kinds of other stuff. Like this. Sure, why not? Yeah, those pockets are kind of a negative for me, I have to say. Can't really pose him that much. I think that's pretty much it. Anyway, let's move on to the accessories. Not much in terms of accessories here. We just have his rifle and his blaster. So let's look at these real quick. So here's his blaster, and here's that trademark rifle that he carries around. This looks really cool right here. Let's look at the rifle. I think this is a rifle. I mean, it has a scope and everything, but it does have a revolver-like quality to it. And this one is also graphite colored as well. As you can see in the stock, we have a graphite look into the brown in the stock, as well as the handle, and the metal is graphite as well. As you can see, the light that reflects off it gives it a much more metallic sheen, which is something that's really cool about the graphite series. And then here's his regular blaster. So let's outfit him, right? Let's get the blaster on him first, and then we will outfit him with the rifle. So there he is. He's going to pull it out. Maybe he cross draws. Maybe. No, he shouldn't cross draw. I think he just does it, what do you call it, old school cowboy style. So he would hold it here on the holster hand, and he would pop, shoot you right there. And Boba Fett shot first. There you go. And let's put that in the holster. Let's see how that looks. And there you have it. That does look really cool. Now let's see how he looks with the rifle. Everyone please stand by as I outfit this. Okay, so here he is with the rifle. Let me see if I can get his hand to go on the barrel like he does in the movie. He does two-hand this. This is not a one-handed gun. By the way, the plastic is pretty soft on this, so you can get it to aim. Okay, so he does aim correctly, which is really nice. And there you have it. You can have him holding his rifle. Ooh, that looks really sharp, especially with this in the wind. That looks really cool. So let's come up with a conclusion of the graphite edition of Boba Fett from the Star Wars Black Series. Now, I do have some negatives right off the bat. These get in the way of articulation. If you're going to give this to a kid to play with, that is not good. You can't really pose him. You play with him. These are in the way. Maybe if they put like a joint here, or maybe made this really soft plastic so it can move, that would have been great. But hinders his articulation, not cool. I think that's the only negative I really have. Besides that, everything looks cool. He can aim his gun. I always love it when these toys can aim correctly. Like, if you gave him a rifle and he can't two-hand it, that's not accurate at all. He can in this one. Let me see. Can the missile be removed? No, the missile can't be removed. But yeah, that's really cool. And also he has holster for his gun. And also this cape just looks really cool and dynamic, despite the fact that it's a little bit wrinkled up right there. But yeah, I have to say, if you want a solid Boba Fett, this is a really good Boba Fett action figure. You can get it at www.Dstar01.com. For awesome action figures. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me in my new studio here at home. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back and forth. This studio, home studio, and the regular studio as well. So don't worry if you're like, I don't really dig this. Don't worry, we're gonna do both. Last but not least, I just want to talk about my Patreon down in my link tree. For the highest tier, you get a free action figure every month. That's right, a random action figure. At the least, it could be a Marvel Legends. At the most, it could possibly be a Mezco. Whoa, that's right. I give away free stuff every month just by being a top tier subscriber. As well as the lower tiers too have some really nice benefits. Why don't you just go down there and give it a look? It supports me directly, and I thank you for that so much. And also, you don't have to go to Patreon. You could just keep watching my videos. I greatly appreciate you all. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.